No, you're good. Yeah. So after
All right.
three,
See, as I
two,
said,
one.
let's enjoy this moment of silence because it's so rare.
It's the longest Jonwayne moment.
Welcome to Emperor John.
Step into the screen, it's a sinister mix. Welcome to Jonwayne's Freaky Flix. Uncle Spicy's laugh echoes in the night. Mickey Farce twists wrong into right. The reels spin slow, the shadows grow. What's real, you'll never know. Freaky Flix! Freaky Flix! Where the world's a bag of tricks. Freaky Flix! Turn the lights down, watch it fade. Freaky Flix! Freaky Flix! Freaky Flix!
Welcome to Emperor Jonwayne's Freaky Flix.
So rare.
Starring me, Emperor Jonwayne Frankenstein, the King of Cringe, the Master of Misery, the Basilisk, sometimes known as God.
That's exactly how I would yell your name.
And joining me is none other than
The nefarious Mickey Farce.
and
Uncle Spicy, the salt of the shenanigans.
together we are the
The
Booze Brothers and Sister.
Gonna drown out the bad movies with our booze and snacks. Because we're the Booze Brothers and
All right, we've got one heck of a stinker for you. Now, a lot of you may have already.
We'll do a stinker on the scale over there.
You are making a spectacle of yourself, baby.
So, a lot of you have probably seen our rendition of Turkish Star Wars, where they had a cheap Turkish studio steal footage from Star Wars to make their science fiction epic. Well, not to be undone, Roger Corman had beat them to that like 60 years ago twice.
Whoa.
Yes, the movie we're doing is called Voyage to the Planet of the Prehistoric Women.
Good title.
Yes. Voyage to the Planet of the Prehistoric Women. Now, this movie was actually made by Roger Corman stealing blatantly another movie that was made in Russia from 1962 that was called, and I don't know, I don't speak Russian, so I'll try my best. Peter the Bird. You're not helping. Peter the Bird, aka Night of the Storm.
Oh.
And when he first got it, he made a movie called The Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet. And,
Nice.
but then he decided it didn't make enough money. So he thought he was going to steal the movie a second time and make a new one.
Well, since nobody saw the first one, why not use it again?
This time, he decided to make them add footage of these women. They were wearing these skin-tight pants, like rubber pants, and they had no tops on, just shells covering their fun bags and stuff. They were like, kind of like
Let's go show collecting.
Sirens / mermaids on Venus.
That sounds dastardly prehistoric.
It does.
Oh, yeah. So yes, he did it twice. At one point, the movie was actually originally supposed to be called The Gill Women of Venus, but they decided that name just didn't sound right.
I think that one slaps way harder. What do you mean?
Yes,
Gill
but when
Women.
you hear Gill Women, you're thinking the Gill Man. Yeah, he called him the Gill Man. So you think of a female version of that?
That's actually not what I was thinking.
Oh boy. Yeah. AIP, Roger Corman said that they had to use those because AIP wouldn't buy his movie unless it had women in it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And also, there was a third movie made using some of the footage from this Russian movie called Queen of Blood, which also used a couple other Russian video footages added in. But that's another story.
Yeah.
Entirely. In any case, I guess it's time for us to read our stash. Help us watch this trash. trash, trash. My stash from watching something this bad always has to be Everclear.
Most watching something this good, which always has to be Everclear, and just not watching it has to be Everclear.
I mean, actually, the original movie that it was based off was a serious attempt to look very realistic.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden they had... The original Russian movie that they hacked and shot and chopped up and ruined all those bits of this that they added afterwards.
Right.
And then, of course, because the dialogue didn't work that they had, they just had some guy dubbing over it, being storyteller. Oh yeah.
How does one get a job first?
You try voice acting, I guess?
Yes, no people.
Oh wait, I do already do that.
Oh.
All right. In any case, we talked enough, so we should get to the movie. Let's roll it!
The future of mankind is being guided behind closed doors. And all over the world, scientists are working on projects designed to take man beyond the confines of this Earth. You are looking at the actual models of spacecraft now being developed by agencies of the United States government. This is an Apollo spacecraft designed for elliptical orbit of the moon. Its lunar landing vehicle can transport 3 men safely to and from the moon's surface. These are other types of manned and remote control mechanisms, each designed for a specific function, many already in operation as satellites of this Earth, some in readiness for the moonshot, others designed for space, a few to serve as space stations, and the most complex of all, prototypes of craft capable of putting a man on the surface of another planet. Wheel was one of man's first inventions and has been with him all of his civilized life. But now it, like so many other of his creations, must be modified to fit his new demands. These are 3 types of variable radius wheels, designed to transport a vehicle over a radius. New concepts are being created almost daily. Some will never get beyond the drawing board, but others, or their descendants, will become part of man's greatest adventure, the exploration and colonization of space. All over the world, men and women are working to make that dream a reality. Every aspect of the journey is being analyzed, from the tiniest control devices to the mightiest rocket engines. But it's not enough to just get there. Just as the great explorers sailed from Spain and England and France to discover the Americas so that the colonizers might come later, so will our exploration spacecraft precede the colonizers of the planets. Already plans are being made for the colonies. Sources of food and power must be found. Artificial atmospheres created. Everything done to build an Earth away from the Earth. No man living today can predict exactly what the future holds. But this much we do know. All through man's march across this Earth, the wildest dreams and fantasies of one age have become the commonplaces of the next. The motion picture you are about to see can be called today a fantasy of the future. But one day, maybe not too far distant, audiences will be able to look back on it in the same spirit with which we view pictures about the first covered wagons crossing the plains.
Venus. Venus. A planet named after the goddess of love. This is where I left her. 26 million miles away. Because I know she exists. I know she does. I know it. All the time we were there, I heard her. Her and that sweet, haunting sound she makes, like the sirens that tempted Ulysses. They think I'm crazy back here on Earth. Crazy, still intoxicated by the atmosphere back there. But wait a minute, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me tell you the whole story. All of it. From the beginning. And see what you think. You be the judge. It was 2 years ago, in 1998, that the first manned spaceship left Earth for the planet Venus. This attempt ended in tragedy. A meteor hit the ship. Everything was lost. Everything but the will to get there, to explore Venus. And so, it was only 6 months later that the second attempt was made. Code name for Earth Control was Marcia.
First stage rockets ready. Main rocket stage ready. Fuel ready. Stabilization center ready. Power ready. Air conditioning ready. Radar ready. Guidance ready. Airlane ready for takeoff.
Attention flight personnel. Loading elevators are now being withdrawn. Countdown continues at 20. All stations prepare for 0 red. Countdown continues at 10. Zero red, -5.
Project Red Planet. All units clear. Switch over to standby.
There were only 2 men on the new mission. Astronaut Howard Sherman and Captain Alfred Kearns. But there was another being with them. Kearns' invention, Robot John.
Awaken, John. Awaken. Blow, John. Monitor, John.
I hear you.
Everything went smoothly the first part of the voyage. They traveled over halfway, 17 million miles, without mishap. Radio contact was maintained with Marcia at Earth Control, and they stopped on schedule at the United States Space Station, Texas, for refueling.
Attention. All landing personnel, report on flight deck. Stand by to receive flight number 87 from Earth.
control, we listened to their progress with more concern than anyone else.
Refueling A-OK, over and out.
Because we were the command crew, and if anything went wrong, we were set to follow. There were 3 of us. Commander William Billy Lockhart, astronaut Hans Walters, and me, Andre Freneau. I remember how worried we were as we listened to their voices from so many miles away.
Kern's calling Marcia. Kern's calling Marcia. Refueling completed. Ready for blast off.
Begin our relay.
They were on the last leg of their journey. And then they saw it, Venus.
Cloud formations, 30% ash content.
And they prepared to land.
A planet of fire below us. Is it a new world, or will it consume us all?
At any moment now.
Then, suddenly, things started going wrong.
Black clouds. Light. I don't like the looks of this. I'm turning control over to Robot John.
Ahead, steep mountain. I am going up.
Wow, close call.
We're watching on the location finder. The area is strange. This is truly a prehistoric planet. Landing location is Square 73.
We're now dropping our beacon. Landing 300 meters southwest of Square 73. Oh, there's water beneath us. We're drifting.
Sherman. Kern. Answer. Kern. Sherman. Kern, are you there? It's hopeless.
Well, very soon after that, it became clear there was only one thing to do. Blast off for Venus ourselves. complete the mission, explore the planet, and attempt to rescue Kearns and Sherman. If they were still alive.
Keep coming. More, John. That's it.
Cover me, Kern. Look out. There comes another one. I got him. Sherman, behind you. There. Look out.
Okay, John. Just a few more connections. There. Course 110. Secure yourself to that boulder, John. Proceed. Proceed. He's better equipped to fight this place than we are.
I'm wondering if we should be here at all.
Why don't you catch a bus and go home?
Don't think I wouldn't if I could find one.
There he is. He's up. Pull it tight. He can hold it.
You better go first, and I'll come along after you.
Within 2 hours, we were ready to go. Venus lay ahead, but our thoughts were with Kearns and Sherman. If they were alive, would we be able to find them? We got to Space Station Texas ahead of schedule.
Repeat. Stand by to receive unassisted landing.
Refueling was accomplished in record time. There was no time to lose. Funny, considering the way things turned out. What I was thinking about as we sped through the dark universe on our way to an unexplored planet. I was wondering if maybe there wasn't some reason that Venus had been named after the goddess of love. If maybe there wasn't some wise old astronomer way back in the dawn of time who knew something. Something he kept to himself.
My men.
But before I could come to any conclusions about it, we were preparing for our touchdown on Venus, where maybe I'd find all the answers. And then, almost before I knew it, we were there. We were landing.
We're landed. Voila.
Don't begin celebrating yet.
Ha. Oh.
Is our level okay?
Yep, there it is. On the button. Boy, it sure feels strange to have weight.
Yes, it does seem strange. That's sure. But it's nice and solid.
Well, I don't know about you fellas, but I'd like to see Venus.
Open number 3 and hit the beam. Paper. Try the port viewer.
Telescreen gets it okay. We'll pan port. Formations of weird rock. Something's there.
I'll switch on the outside sound pickup.
That was the first time I heard her.
A human being?
Hold it. It's finished. Transfer it to playback. Meanwhile, you might check upon the atmosphere, Hans.
It better be good.
Then you better get your spacesuit. We'll move out. Andre, I want you to attempt a contact with Sherman by radio. If you raise them, tell them to report their position. Then get yourself into a spacesuit. We're going to walk about.
I'll be right behind you.
That'll be handy if I slip. Get popping now.
It's 4.7 on oxygen.
That's pretty close.
I'm going to take a look around.
Keep on the rope. Don't get out of visual contact.
It was a weird, desolate place, but it fascinated me. And I forgot all about Kearns and Sherman and what we were there for.
Received a message.
What did they say?
Marcia has radar movement.
Sherman?
She can't be sure, but it looks like two objects. One metallic and moving in the area we expected to search. Probably Kern and Sherman.
Come on, Andre.
You'll contact us.
Ow!
Andre!
Come on. Get out, Andre. What is... Careful. Get it off me. Grab that tentacle there. Leg. Careful. Quit. Try to devour it. Oh. I ain't got his legs, Jim. Free his legs. Hurry. He's caught me. Come on. Stand up. Hold it on.
is free. Hurry. Please, like that. Here. Be able to get that. Hans, help us.
I can walk. Nothing's broken. Let me get a shot of that man.
Careful, Andre. You want to fight that thing again.
Can you imagine that? He's bashful. Why don't we take one of those things home for the zoo?
You've got to be more careful, Andre. If we hadn't heard you call me.
I didn't call. You called out to us. We heard you. But I didn't call you.
It sounded like Lockhart. Let's be getting back.
All we knew was that Marcia at Earth Control had spotted what was probably Kearns and Sherman and approximately where they might be. So we started out in our space car, heading in that general direction, not stopping to investigate the many prehistoric sites we passed. But we were still unable, no matter how hard we tried, to make radio contact with Kearns or Sherman. So we had no way of knowing what they were going through on that distant part of the planet.
Let's rest. We've very little oxygen left us. Hope they're on the way. Looking for us. Through this heat. They may not be able to make it through to us. You better hope they'll get through it and spot us. I'm beginning to feel like my head's swimming. Of course. It's your torn suit. Infection is getting through. Maybe we ought to take some quinsulin. No. We'd have to rest after. Must keep moving.
Water, my mechanism is in danger. Need protection.
All right, John. Find shelter. Don't stop. Keep going. We have to go on. Come right up. That's it. We can't stay here. We'll be washed away. John.
Bring him this way. There is no water.
Come on. Just a little bit further. There's a cave right over there. Come on. That's it. Just a few steps further.
Welcome back, Buckles and Ghouls! You made it to the first half of, third, of the planet Voyage to the Planet of the Prehistoric Women!
That's a great title.
And as you can see, they actually had the spaceship, actually had a big red star, which was a Soviet symbol, and they had hand paint over it, some American type
You
thingamabobber.
should just put a poster of a thingamabobber on there instead.
Well, in any case, they also
Plaster it on in your garden.
instead of calling the organization that's running the space organization,
Our organization? That's a cool name.
instead of calling it NASA, they called it Marsha. Marsha.
Sure, Jan.
And I mean, well, as you can see, there were two scientists that got stranded on Venus with their giant robot John.
I know Robot John.
You admit to that?
I mean, he's
sitting on the bar.
Oh, okay.
he's a nice guy, but his personality's a little mechanical.
Is that Robot John?
But he does like heavy metal.
That's just weird.
Well, in any
Too
case.
close on the nose.
Someone took me a little extra.
She got it. He didn't get it though. I guess it's because his brain cells are no longer working.
Or ours aren't.
Yeah, right?
Well, who do we got for the super fan of this week?
Our super fan for this week is my little special guy, Jams.
Oh,
Tell us all about Jams. Did Jams watch the series?
Jams is my favorite son. And
Nice.
he does watch the show and he loves it. And he is the most perfect little boy.
Oh, that's
Not
so
the other
cute.
one, but
I'm almost
Jams.
going to retch.
Does he?
I'd retch
Are
on
we a
you,
bad influence for him? Does he try to drink ever?
No. He stays in his cage all night.
There you go.
And then in the morning, I go and I let him out of the cage so that, I can help him get ready for school. And
that's good.
He's such a good boy.
Well, we better get back to the movie to see if they can save those two astronauts with their new space
You
expedition.
good, Jams. You might not be super fan of the week when this is done.
That's right,
It's
Jams.
time to roll it!
I don't think I can go on much further. John, stay with us. Make sure they find us. They should know. Must continue to work the laws of mathematics. There's always a precise probability. Mathematics might prove. Mathematics might... Marcia. Hear us, Marcia. You must help us. It's closing in.
I await your order. I await your order.
Help them find us, John.
The shoreline's the best. If we do, my friend, we'll never make it to them. Fat chance there is of finding them. That voice again. Hold up.
Almost sounds like a girl.
A girl? Perhaps. Or a monster.
are calling. Wake up, Nyla. Our sisters are awake. They're hungry. You have slept enough. It is time to go into the sea. That is not well, little sisters.
It's a human. Well, there are sure no humans here. Well, we're humans. Well, no one else has made it. You better believe it. But it sounds so human. Subhuman, you mean, like that 40-armed plant that just grabbed you. I still say it's a girl. A girl. With blue scales.
Could be. He's on to something. It's possible that before us, other men got here, especially in this age. You ought to know that, Hans. To a man of science, anything is possible until proven otherwise.
Well, I can't imagine any people in their right mind exploring planet Venus.
Come on, Hans. We're here, and we're in our right minds, aren't we?
Let's go.
It is our beloved god, Terra. He is angry. We must leave this place. Come, follow me.
Lord save him.
What?
No response from Kern or Sherman.
Well, we should soon be there.
Keep trying. Maybe we can bring them in on the helmet mic. Kern has an auxiliary.
I am.
I'm getting... Woman. Must be Martian.
Static's really awful. Hear it?
Move it up. Point to point on the dial. We'll find it.
I'll try it. Hello. John, hello. John, listen. This is the command ship. Are you there? No response. Come in.
Up one more point.
Come in.
Better go to solar battery. Much bigger reach.
I'm on it now. Hello. 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 You must hear me, John. Please open your mic and answer me. You must obey me, John.
No response. Try another point.
1, 2, 5. You have to readjust your frequency for transmitting. If you hear me.
I hear you. I have adjusted.
Can you report your position and plot number? Over.
Square 40. In shelter.
Tell me what's outside.
Water, sun above, falling on large rock.
That's square 40.
Not far. Ask him about the men.
Hello. We would like to know.
About Kern and also about Sherman.
They do not speak. They do not move.
How much time before we get there?
Who knows?
Commander, maybe the robot can help.
Try. Keep an eye on the compass. Grab onto them. Hello. You will listen, John. First, you will obey me and do precisely what I say. You will listen. Listen, John. Obey my every command. Remove container 2 from Kern's first aid kit. Repeat. Container 2. Remove one tablet. One tablet. Then open his helmet.
I have one tablet.
Place the tablet in his mouth. You must do this quickly. Revive him with water. Pour it over his face. Quickly. Then close his helmet.
At least we know they're alive.
Let's hope they stay that way.
Commander, look there.
I'm ready with the astrogun.
Some kind of flying reptile. He may not see us.
He hit us. He's turning around.
Maybe not.
We're in for it now. He knows we're here.
Look. Take it now.
Here he comes.
Don't miss him.
Here he comes again.
Open hull. We'll submerge.
We were forced to submerge, even though we had killed the flying reptile, because of the damage the creature had caused when it hit us. And it was a good thing, too. For here, under the sea, we were to find the second clue to life on Venus.
Let's put it down for a minute. Take a rest.
It's not far to the beach, if our calculations are correct. I hope this will run again.
Don't worry, it will. Look, the cliffs are all in even rows, like streets. I'll look around. Just 5 minutes. Might find something interesting.
Nyla, come here. Hurry. It is our God. Terra. He's dead. What makes Nyla and Maroma so sad? Come, sisters, let us see. Oh, Terra, what evil demon has destroyed our God? We must carry him to the holy place and pray to his spirit. Lift him.
Commander.
Well, what do you know?
It's a statue.
Andre!
What's up? You just look here. That's only a petrified tree. Only? Why, it's a bronze statue.
And much more, Hans. Rubies.
You say rubies? Show me.
Simple. The eye of an idol.
An idol?
Yes, a reptile. A reptile resembling that flying monster that attacked us earlier. Up there.
You're right, Andre. I'm not laughing anymore. There was a civilization here. And I'll bet you there still is.
Oh, great Terra. We cry for the flesh of your spirit that lies dead before you. I swear to you, O Terra, you will be avenged. The evil demons that did this will themselves be destroyed.
Something seemed to draw me away, to make me search for, I didn't know what. I felt something. I don't know. I felt as though I were being watched. But I didn't see anything except a harmless octopus. Yet, still feeling a strange presence, I went on. But then, as quickly as it came, that weird sensation vanished. And then there was nothing. Nothing but the sea. So I followed my original impulse, looking for a clue like the statue of the flying reptile. And I found nothing, except a rock that I liked for its shape and that could serve as a specimen for the geologists.
Terra has spoken. He must return his flesh to the sea. Marama? Stay away. Riri? Carry him away. Farewell, Terra. Sleep well in the sea. Who is this? What sisters are these? Who Invaders. You've seen strange invaders walking under the sea. Demons. Did you hear, sisters? Demons. They had big heads and walked in our ancient holy place under the sea. It was they who killed Terra. They must die.
We're here. I couldn't have lasted much longer. You're not alone. Here we are, Skipper.
Good. We'll need more fire. Everything in the car is soaking wet.
Feels good to sit.
How are the batteries, Hans?
They stayed dry.
The atom plant?
Still hot.
You've got that worried look again, Hans.
You're right. I've pulled and checked every wire and part in that darn radio. It won't operate. I've tried everything I know. I tell you, it's simply hopeless. How about a long string and an oatmeal box? Oatmeal box.
The radio will dry out. We know it's not a dead planet. Not completely. Our proof is the statue. And Ruby.
And the woman.
She's probably somewhere. For his sake. But the main thing is, there could be a whole race of people out there watching us, hiding, afraid that we'll observe them.
Fight them?
We came from above. Drop. To them, we're probably some kind of monster.
What if they're human shaped?
They very well could look like this. But mind you, I'm only advancing a little hypothetical science fiction. Because nothing should be overlooked. Let's face it. They built a city that's now under the sea. Hans, it must be true. Many made it to shore from the sea.
Then why didn't they build themselves another?
We may find they did. When we explore the planet.
Before we leave, I'll meet her. Beautiful song and a beautiful girl. She must have heard you.
Where is it?
Everywhere. Suppose it could be an omen? Or maybe she's helping us. If I could just see what she looks like.
Can the car make it?
I'm sure.
A feeling of foreboding had come over me. A chilly, ominous sensation. I didn't know what it meant. And I kept staring at that rock I'd found, as though perhaps it might hold an answer.
Andre! Andre! Thanks for waiting. She'd take care of you.
Stop teasing him, Hans. He's in love.
at your boiling, red-hot earth, rain down upon the invading demons who dared bring death to Terra. Hear also, God of the fire mountain, pour forth thy red-hot earth, drown them in fire. Drown fire, drown fire, drown them, drown them, drown them, drown them, drown them, fire, drown them in fire, drown them, fire, drown them.
Strange. It's gotten suddenly dark. Well, it's no wonder. What makes you say that? There's an ash cloud above us. An ash cloud? A volcano, yes. It's spectacular.
Welcome back, Buckles and Ghouls! You're 2/3 the way done with Voyage to the Planet of the Prehistoric Women! And as you see, all the women had blonde hair and look kind of like swimmers or whatever.
Ooh, or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know. And of course, they never directly interacted with any of the spacemen, although one of them...
Hard to get, though.
Right, because that was
Look,
filmed
but
later.
don't touch.
They didn't, no, they never actually
I've never
saw
said that myself personally.
Although-
so it's like a quote from somebody else. I just don't want to confuse it.
Although one of the astronauts...
Touching is encouraged.
Do you want to interrupt me every time I open my mouth?
I wish.
Ah! All right. So in any case, yes, one of the astronauts is obsessed with the women because he heard her Siren song, even though he has no idea what they look like. And he doesn't even know if they're really human because, like, he got attacked by lizard men at one point and giant man-eating plants.
You know about attacking plants.
Yeah, right. So, in any case, an interesting fact.
Oh, fact. That's a good
Yes, interesting fact. Now, in the first scene with the Gill women, the prehistoric women of Venus, they all jump into the lake, and there's one of the women who actually was afraid of sharks. And so, when they were producing the movie, they were trolling her, and they threw a fish at her. And she just grabbed it and bit the head off. Kind of like to be like, well, show you a-holes. And they liked it so much, they kept it in. Wow, and they wrote the story around it that the women had to get food to eat. That's legendary.
Can I throw some food at you and then we can make a movie about it? Well, you better impart.
Yeah, if you threw at me, probably wouldn't be food at all. And I don't have to go.
Something you can see.
Oh, I had to do something horrible to you. Oh, you are laying a real goose egg. Oh, yes. I have to hand it to you. Your insults are getting so bad.
This looks like
ask you a question.
Want to sit on it for a while?
It
looks like it.
Oh boy. In any case, they're almost done. They probably want to watch it. They must love our lovely faces. Not to mention our great, grippy humor. But let's roll it!
Spectacular. And beyond the volcano, it looks like the lights of a city. The red spot Andre saw. We must get a move on. Not right away. This might be our only chance to gather some samples. Lava and ash. To take away with us. All right. We'll go to a much better vantage point, and right now. Sherman, come. But look at the magnificence. No one on Earth has seen such a sight. go to higher ground.
I am hurrying. Are you getting the spectra sample?
Getting it now. That's enough. The lava is rising.
Terra is our man.
We waited too long. It's covered our path.
Perhaps we can run a rope.
How?
We did it before. Throw John.
There's no more time. Don?
Yes, I hear you.
Carry us across the lava. Climb on, quick!
Audibility getting better.
Why is he talking? He's sending.
Giving radio distance according to your request. Am determining distance 2 miles.
It's Lockhart. I hope so, my friend. I'm sure. They'll be by here any minute yelling taxi. A remarkable invention you have here.
Nice to hear you admit it, Alan.
Temperature, lower extremities, 500 degrees. My self-preservation mechanism says I must eliminate extra weight.
What now?
Disconnect the mechanism.
Where?
Open the door.
Here?
First panel. Hurry or we're dead for sure.
I don't know which.
Let me.
I am forced to free myself of this weight.
He's gonna throw us off! Pull the wires!
The lava. Speed, Hans.
Smash the panel!
I have. I've done everything.
Kern.
Free. We must hold on. They'll be here.
Wish me luck.
For God's sakes, hurry.
Sherman, Kern!
Commander. Andre.
Here, let me help you out, my friend.
I never thought I'd see your ugly face again.
We save him, and he insults us. So, we should have saved Kern's robot instead.
Kern, you rascal.
Knew you'd make it. Is the robot finished?
Yes.
It was just a metal monster. And yet when his destruction was imminent, he called my name.
Looks placid and calm. But frightening.
Yes, I suppose it does, if you use imagination.
We'll soon be home.
That's right, but we leave a friend behind.
Come. Join the rest of us.
So we took stock of the situation. And though we tried to keep our spirits up, it was still pretty discouraging. The volcano had destroyed some of our provisions, and our rocket ship's fuel supply was low anyway, considering the added weight of Kearns and Sherman. It looked like we'd have to be starting back very soon.
What else is there to do?
Well, we can look for Andre's girl.
Very cute, Hans. You name him after us?
Well, with triplets, it's better with numbers. Looks to me like he's raising his own countdown.
Why not names?
I'd forget.
I'm worried about him. So you really found proof there were people on this planet. Hard to believe.
Believe it or not, my dear Mr. Kearns, it's true. And they could still be here.
I don't go along with that. Could a human survive in a place like this?
You survive. And man will almost always adapt himself in time. And don't forget, in the dim past, we all lived in water. For centuries, our Earth was toxic. But that atmosphere evolved mankind's form, adjusting the answer. And I'd bet that these people on our planet couldn't live. The air'd be poisoned.
Afraid I don't share your opinion.
You just can't close your mind to it. We found proof. Proof of intelligent being.
And those lizard men of Kearns.
That's proof. Look, suppose they do look like lizards. Couldn't they be people? Suppose they saw the ship, got frightened, then donned their lizard costumes, eh? Then jumped up and down to spook us away. What possible story could explain it better, huh?
None. You're the winner.
Joking aside, my friend, man, lizard, or what, I know there were or are intelligent people here. If we just had time, I think they might come to us. Look, even you, Kearns, said you thought you saw the lights of a city beyond the volcano.
I said they looked like, not were. Here, you two. Have some coffee and rest your voice.
If only there was some way to communicate with them, some way to make them understand we were not an enemy, that we wanted nothing except to know their ways, study their civilization. Or was it really all just fancy? Just my wishful imagination? And that sound only an accident caused by the wind in the canyons?
Hey, watch it. Now that's for your countdown, Jack, about my children.
Wake up, sisters. It is a new day, and our land is safe again. But what is that? Something strange is there. Come and see. It is sent to us by the god of the fire mountain. He shows us his power.
Better get out and locate her, Andre. She wants you to stay on me. Just you wait.
I think perhaps we should be trying to find her and take her with us. I'd vote for that. But she might not like us much anyway.
If we can explore beyond those hills, I'll bet you money we find her and the city.
You've been reading too many comics.
Kern wouldn't believe she existed if she were sitting on his lap right now.
Want to bet? We're here.
Sisters! All of the invaders have not been destroyed. They are stronger than the god of the fire mountain. But now, Terra will speak.
I think we did a job we can be proud of. Look at all the samples we got. There's going to be a large headline when they see all these great things we're bringing back to them. This one's loaded, old man.
Steady, child. Bring the spectra.
Terra, most powerful of all the gods, show us your wrath. Bring forth the waters and the fiery heavens. Let not one invader remain to walk your land. You have heard us, great Terra.
At first, we didn't pay much attention to the rain, though it seemed heavier than any rain we'd ever seen. But it continued without let-up. In fact, it seemed to increase in strength. As we planned our takeoff procedure, which required some adjustment because of Kearns and Sherman, I know we all felt slightly uneasy, nervous, as we listened to the heavy rainfall on the ship. For myself, I listened with a sinking feeling, as though every drop were taking me further and further from ever finding her. Then suddenly,
Quickly, Andre. Hans.
This was all level ground when we landed.
The stream's cutting a whole new channel above.
Skipper, look here. A crack running clear across. If it widens any more, we'll all be lost.
Quick! Light the ship for emergency blast off. Maybe we can beat it. Sherman, turn! Everybody back to the ship! Hurry, Andre! Hurry, Andre!
Just finished.
Look what I found! Hey! The humans! We can't treat them like us! We can't breathe! They look just like us! We can't leave! Look! Look, a face! It was in the rock! Commander, they're like us! Don't you see? Look! They're like us! We must stay! We must stay!
They are stronger than our gods. They are stronger than Terra. Terra is a false god. There is a stronger god. Hear us, O strongest God of all. We worship you.
Well, that's the story. It's been 2 years now, and there's been no plan to return to Venus. Lockhart and Kearns have moved on to other missions. There's Mars to be explored, and Jupiter. But I can't forget her, and I'm going back. Maybe someday I'll see her. Maybe I'll die trying.
Well, you done it! You survived Voyage to the Planet of the Prehistoric Women, which may have been really boring if you saw the Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet. But, what can I say? Roger Corman, he's so cheap. So cheap, he had to steal the same movie twice and make new movies out of them.
That guy knows how to rip off people and use money for making those movies. I gotta say, you wrote a book about it. Not about that book. That's
how he made 1,000 movies and never lost a dime.
Right.
In any case, what can they do to show their love and appreciation besides buying our merchandise, going on our GoFundMe or Patreon or whatever we get when we get around?
Pay attention to the phone numbers for one thing.
Yeah. Now, what else can they do?
You can like us on Facebook, I think.
Yes, you can.
And you can also like us and subscribe to us and comment on Rumble and YouTube. Because the more comments and stuff you get there, the more they pay you and the more they promote your video. Or you can watch us on The Vortex, aka horrorhouse.net, or Oshkosh Media Life, where they show us Thursdays and Saturdays and Fridays at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's what they are, the naughty ones.
As opposed to the nasty ones that we saw earlier.
Indeed.
Jams is a good example.
Or they can buy some of our merchandise, or even buy some of our DVDs. And once we actually have a website, we'll start telling you where to go to get that, and we'll put a link on the bottom.
Yeah, or if you don't hear anything, you don't listen to what it's normally.
Yes. So, we'll let you go back to your boring, mundane life.
Sorry.
But don't worry. All you girls find lurking in your dreams and haunting your nightmares.
Digging through your underwear drawer.
Showing up in your search history.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Even laugh!
Tonight, on Jonwayne's Freaky Flix, we blasted off to a planet where the budgets are low. The footage is borrowed, and the prehistoric women are contractually mysterious. We tune the dial to outer space with cardboard ships and stoic face. A Soviet rocket boldly flies through stock-shot stars and painted skies. Cosmonauts with furrowed brows, dubbed in accents nobody allows. A monster lurches foam and glue. We've seen this lizard, haven't you? Wait a minute, something strange. These scenes feel slightly rearranged. Voyage to the planet of prehistoric women, where the footage feels familiar and the logic's always swimming. Russian rockets dubbed to shock us, spliced for box office dominion. Turn the reels and change the names, just like Rebane thinks now it's brand new science fiction. Originally a cosmic tale from distant shores beyond the pale. A serious film of space and fate until it crossed the editing gate. New narration, beachside queens, golden wigs and smoky scenes. Add a prophetess with mystic eyes. Now Venus sails to drive-ins nationwide.
Take the Siren,
Make it lurid,
add some drama,
slightly hurried. Voyage to the planet of prehistoric women, where the dubbing seems off by seconds, but the prophets keep on grinning. Cut and paste, adjust the taste, call it creative vision. If you can't afford a spaceship set, just rebrand the expedition.
Is that the same rocket shot from 5 minutes ago?
I think it launched in 3 different countries.
Behold the sinister art of cinematic recycling.
Why film new scenes when you can just reinterpret history?
An author bold, a producer sly, saw raw material drifting by. A space-age drama cold and stark, and said let's add bikinis and call it art. Rename the cast, adjust the dub, new posters for the drive-in club. The monster roars in reused frame, but hey, the ticket booth's the same. Voyage! Voyage to the planet of prehistoric women, where gratuity's optional and logic's always trim. And borrowed rockets, beachside profits, space age superstition. From Moscow reels to midnight deals, the ultimate re-edition. In space, no one can hear you. Re-edit.
Quite possibly the most recycled voyage ever made.